What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Wednesday, December 29th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by No House Advantage. I am your host, Adam Scherer. You can find me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. All new users to No House Advantage receive a $25 deposit bonus using the code Awesemo. Today, we're going to take a look at 5 of the best tournament options on FanDuel. Keep in mind that we could lose an entire Miami game today. We're certainly or almost certainly going to lose players to health and safety protocols between now and lock. We may get players back. Ownership projections are going to change. Player projections are going to change. But for right now, the top 5 tournament options on FanDuel, starting at number 5, DeMar DeRozan, only projected for about 9% ownership. He has a 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's shooting guard and small forward eligible at $9,200. He's averaged 1.29 FanDuel points per minute without Lonzo Ball on the floor this season. Ball out once again tonight. DeRozan, look for DeRozan to get increased assist opportunities in addition to being a high usage play. Number 4, Jaren Jackson Jr., $6,700 with power forward and center eligibility. He's only projected for about 10% ownership, has a 16% chance of being in the optimal lineup. We know that Jaren Jackson Jr. is a very volatile player. He frequently deals with foul trouble, but there are a lot of opportunities available for him as well. Dylan Brooks is out again tonight, so there's plenty of usage available. In the games that Jackson has played alongside Ja Morant and without Dylan Brooks this season, he's averaged 1.09 FanDuel points per minute. If he's able to avoid foul trouble, it's likely that you get 30-plus minutes from Jackson tonight. Number 3, Al Horford, $7,000 flat with power forward and center eligibility, only projected for 11% ownership with a 20% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's played a total of 85 minutes alongside Jaylen Brown without Jason Tatum on the floor this season. It's not a huge sample size, but he has averaged 1.31 FanDuel points per minute over that stretch. And it makes sense that Horford would produce at a higher rate without Tatum on the floor because he's a capable scorer, but he's also a capable playmaker and rebounder. And when you take someone like Jason Tatum off the floor, guys like Horford that can do everything step up and typically fill in the void. So he looks like a strong tournament option at only 11% projected ownership. Number 2, Caleb Martin, relatively expensive on FanDuel compared to some other sites at $5,300, but he's going to need to play a ton of minutes tonight if this game goes. Miami was already shorthanded. Now they lose Gabe Vincent. They lost Max Strus last night. You got about 29 minutes from Martin, but now you have Vincent out as well. This team's even more shorthanded, and it's likely that you see at least mid-30s in playing time from Caleb Martin. He's averaged 0.96 FanDuel points per minute this season when he has played without any of Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, or Bam Adebayo on the floor, as will be the case tonight. And number 1, sticking with Miami, Tyler Hero, $6,200, a very inexpensive price tag. He's projected for a ton of ownership at 52%, but he has shooting guard, small forward eligibility, and he is 69% to be in the optimal lineup tonight. Hero is going to need to play a ton of minutes. He's averaged 1.13 FanDuel points per minute without Butler, Bam, or Lowry on the floor. It's just really difficult for him to not succeed given the amount of playing time and the amount of usage and playmaking opportunities that he's going to have with all of these guys sidelined. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options as it stands right now on FanDuel: number 5, DeMar DeRozan; number 4, Jaren Jackson Jr.; number 3, Al Horford; number 2, Caleb Martin; and number 1, Tyler Hero.